What's up, Wolfpack? Lycan-Strife here, Driftwolf Gaming, and as you can see, this is my Lexus IS200 that's standing outside. I think we still have space for it in the garage, but we might actually need to buy a tarp. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go outside because apparently it's a little bit dry now, and we're going to go over to the garage to see what else is in the garage right now. So bear with me.
Just have to open the doors real quick.
So here we actually have a GT86. Now, a while back I actually uploaded a video where you could hear the engine having problems. And well, I bought the car because it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, once-in-a-lifetime chance. And I saw this a while back on the Belgium internet. I bought this car pretty much sight unseen. And we actually thought it was going to be an engine problem. So that's why we had it for a very, very cheap price. Now, I'm not going to disclose the price. Some people already know this. Most of the people don't. I don't really give a fuck. A long time before this, I, of course, had the 350Z, which was one of my favorite cars. Those still hold their value. Sold that for a normal price because we had to import it from Germany. And yeah, then somebody came over to do the solar panels on our house and was interested in the car, so we had to we sold the car. Really didn't need to do that, but I did it anyway. I actually wanted to go back to something way underpowered and yeah, just to have fun clutch kicking, hand braking. So we bought the IS200, which has been serving me for at least 2 to 3 years now. And yeah, I would not have got rid of that car if I did not see this on the internet popping up. And yeah, the cool thing is, I can't show you the license plate because that's for my trip to the license plate distributor here in the Netherlands. But there's a cool TRD bumper right there on there right now. And these TRD exhaust pipes, the whole back pipe, it's actually from a Scion FRS, which apparently burned down somewhere, and somebody up north in the Netherlands bought it. Oh, as you can see, the blue lights are already on because I have the keys in my pocket. That's something that I really have to get used to. So this is a lot of crap here. This is still from the IS200, and this is actually the bumper from the GT86. And what the ex-owner did was cut out this whole piece at the end. So what I actually needed to do was buy a new back bumper, and those are hella expensive. So we have the exhaust right here and that little piece of pipe right there, because the TRD exhaust that's on there right now is actually something that's part of that bumper kit. So if you would put that bumper on and then put this exhaust on there, you would have too big of a gap for these end tips, which really isn't nice. So I could have bought just only the bumper and then fixed that, but somebody was selling that bumper with the exhaust, so that was a nice little kit, and it's pretty exclusive. I think it's actually pretty rare as well. So yeah, that came from a junkyard Scion FRS. And yeah, the dude who I bought it from lives up north in the Netherlands, and he wanted to use it actually for his Celica T23, but decided not to continue to do that. So I'm actually very happy that he sold me the kit for not a lot of money at all. So these are actually the IS200 rims that I have underneath right now. They are how do you say that? Multi-fit. So one hole or a couple of holes is 5 times 114.3, and the other holes are 5 times 100. That is what this car uses. Now, to get back to the engine problem, I already took these rims off because the ex-owner, okay, let me talk about the ex-owner before we start talking about anything else. The ex-owner was actually a very nice dude from Belgium. I could clearly see that he and his brother love cars, and they're also a little bit of in selling cars, so they like flipping them maybe, I don't know. So my friend and I bought the car, or picked up the car, and we thought there was an engine problem. And yeah, he said to me, well, I'm trying to sell the car, and we had different types of rims, and he had different types of lights, so there's a lot wrong with the car to get it started. Everything has been, how do you say that, sanded down because you wanted to do different color. So that sucks. This means that I have to wrap it or take it down to paint, which is going to cost me a lot of money. And the engine problem would have been a new short block, and that's around 2,750 euros. And then you still have to let a garage put that in for you because I just can't. I'm too idiot for that. So these wheels are pretty much done. So that's why I put my Lexus IS200 wheels on there, because those tires are pretty much new. And so fun fact, the engine is not broken. So the dude who sold me the car is probably going to hit himself in the head. Apparently what they've done is there is a gas tank there on the other side where you have the lid where you can fill it up. And when the gas tank is used, or when the car is used, there is this, how do you say that? This carbon or this damp stuff coming from the gas in the tank. And supposedly it goes through a little hose towards the engine, going either back into the engine or something else. It's being repurposed as far as I know. And apparently they swapped out 1 or 2 vacuum hoses. So whenever you started the car, you would hear like a flopping sound while it was running. Especially when it got hot, because when it was cold, there was nothing wrong. When it got hot, you could hear the sound. Now, we checked the oil pan, and there was literally nothing in there. So there's nothing going on regarding the spun rod bearing or whatever. Again, the sound seems to be gone, because the garage that I paid, which are actually old friends of mine, said it was truly that problem with the vacuum hoses. And yeah, I actually drove the car back illegally. And now it's here. Now it's ready to go towards the other garage for the license plates here in the Netherlands. So that's cool. And yeah, I just can't say anything bad about it. I mean, well, I can't say bad things a lot about it. So the cool thing isn't right now that I think it's really cool. I got the keys right here. And oh, I can just open the car like this. Now this is pretty appalling. There's actually a blue light in here, which sucks. Should be white. This is one of my, this was actually an old Lexus clip that I have where you can put your phone in. So I took off the sticker with the L in there and just, yeah, put it up on here for now. So everything else pretty much standard. There's a lot of carbon everywhere. This is actually my shifter that I put on. Thought that was pretty nice with the aluminium or the silver kind of look going towards this. Of course, this you can buy in carbon too. So he has everything in carbon right there, everything is carbon in the car. Even up there is carbon. See it? Little vent. There's carbon over here. It's all just stickers. This is the only one that's not been stickered yet. And also another cool thing is, so that's pretty cool. That's the spin turn knob, which is nice. I don't know if this is, sometimes I think it's gonna go there. Oh, it's still going back, so you really have to hold it. Okay, so that's cool. Even if we put it there? Yeah. Okay, so that should work, actually. It's an automatic, but it has flippers. And it even has cruise control, which is pretty cool. This is actually this one right here. Don't know why my camera's not picking it up. There we go. See it? Cruise control. So yeah, I mean, it's just cool. Yeah, I have the key in my pants right now. I can start the car up like this. Everything seems to work. Time seems to be correct as far as I know, because I fixed that yesterday myself. The air conditioning works. So the only problem that we have right now is this. So if I pull this handle, it's going to give big lights, yeah? It's only the right side that works. I don't know why the left side doesn't work, so I have to go back to the old friends of mine in the garage to get that fixed. But yeah, I just love the car though. It's really cool, and the air conditioning works really well. I mean, good enough for me that I think that it's really nice. Now again, the funny thing is you can use those paddle shifters to shift, and you can also put the gear or the shifter itself in manual and then just pop it up or back for shifting. So you can choose either paddles or the shifter itself, which is really freaking cool. Now, something that I'm also in love with is that how light this thing actually is, this hood, this cover right here. So let me turn on, can I turn on the light? Yeah, there you go. So this is the engine. This one was completely loose, which was it's a membrane for that goes from the airbox into the car, and then if you're in the car, you can have like a more sporty sound in the cockpit, which is, I think, pretty stupid. So hopefully, when we have some money left, which I doubt because we still have to pay import taxes, license plate, registration, insurance, and then still we have to go to the painter. Then eventually, I want to get an open air filter and get a little bit more steering lock on there because the car has no steering lock at all. So we have the light on right now. The ex-owner had specific Spec D lights in there, which he fucked up the complete connectors. So everything now has been made nice because of SV sports cars. So yeah, I mean, sure, there's some clips here. This one is still attached. Supposedly one of these cables is probably the big light that we need to fix. So yeah, that's something that we still have to take a look at. So hopefully, when I go towards the other garage for my license plate, it's not going to be too much of a big deal, I hope. So as you can see, they really did their best to try and fix everything with the connectors. I put these ones back because these were loose too. I think they should be having 3 connectors, but they're not doing anything. So we have to figure out what the hell is going on here. And yeah, I mean, everything is nice and closed. Shouldn't be able to short out like that. So that should be good. And this other side was apparently also screwed over, as you can see. Don't know how far those cables have been going. Oh yeah, I see the connector here as well. I have to get to the side a little bit. There you go. Here are the connectors. So yeah, I mean, you know, looks alright to me, but the big lights don't work. And I actually think if we really need to adjust the lights, we can use that one right there, a little pin. I think that's a way that you can manually adjust the lights too. So that's good. So yeah, I'm not going to start it right now. Everything seems to be fine. Like I said, I drove it back and it sounded really good, especially with the new exhaust. Even though I really don't have a lot of expertise going with the old exhaust. I did drive it with the old exhaust, but the new exhaust is it's a lot better. And it takes away another bend, which is good. So yeah, all in all, the dude that sold me this car, as soon as he sold me the car, he did not respond to my messages anymore. So I've been really polite to him. I've been asking him, I didn't have these blinkers. These are blinkers that I bought from AliExpress, really cheap ones because I had to fix that real quick. And I said, I'm missing the back part of the bumper. I'm missing the blinkers. I was missing one of those grills for in the bumper. One of them, not 2. I said, there's a lot of things here that I'm missing. I understand I got the car for a specific price, but if you still find those things in the garage, please let me know. You don't have to send them to me. I'll come pick them up. I'll go to Belgium, even though it's a 2-hour drive. I don't care. I'll just pick them up and be happy with that. I'm trying to make the car original. Well, not as original as it was. I mean, I've got the TRD bumper and the exhaust, but I'm trying to get it nice and working again, and everything should be fine and good. And he just did not want to answer anymore. I messaged him on Facebook, then waited almost a week, then used my girlfriend's phone number to text him, and did it with my own number as well. And asked other people to check out if he would still respond, but he's just not responding. In the meantime, he's putting up a lot of parts on the internet, and that's just a little bit annoying for me that people just do not want to respond, even if you're asking them politely to keep certain things at bay so I can pick them up because they're a part of this car. But yeah, other than that, I'm just having a lot of fun with the car. And there was a swimming pool in the back as well because, of course, he left the car in the rain. So I put some stickers up on the back because I still have to fix that. I still have to fix this hole right here. There's my license plate where the logo was. There was actually dampness inside the light but I took it out and put it in the sun so it could dry. And there was actually water inside the trunk under here as well. So we had to wash that out, which was really annoying. So I can actually show you guys that real quick. Got the key right here. Is it gonna do it? There we go. Opening it up. So there's some stuff in there right now. So yeah, underneath this thing, there was a lot of water. So we had to clean that and, you know, get everything away. This is all still plastic. It was right there, so I had to take one of those little things away. Oh, I actually see a little light thingy there. Hang on. What's that doing there? I don't even know what that is. There, this little light right here. Is it the light from the, it's probably the light, no, is it? Oh yeah, I think it's the light from the license plate illuminator. No, they left that there probably. Oh, shit happens. Don't know where the other one is, but supposedly that's blue light, but whatever. You know, so this plastic stuff and everything, or this, you know, whatever it is, still nice. Don't know what this is, little clip from something. Alright, so yeah, not much to talk about. We still have a cable here. I think this is actually the cable for the rear camera. That's actually on there as well. You can see that right there. And yeah, supposedly, wait, where is it coming from though? Is it coming from this thing right here? Is it going through here into the thing? So it should be going up to this left side right here, but this is being spliced though. Oh, I think it might be this cable. Yeah, it might be that cable. So maybe we could still fix that if I put in a different radio. If I want to put a different radio in, I don't know for sure. I think the one that's on there right now is pretty cool. So yeah, again, not much to say anything about this. This is actually where the car comes from right now. Those are the people who fixed it. So yeah, on one hand, I'm a little bit annoyed by the fact that the dude is probably thinking that he fucked up the car, maybe destroyed it completely. I don't know what his train of thought is, but it's weird that if you try to ask somebody for simple questions that they don't want to respond anymore. And it gives me the impression of, I sold it, I don't want to talk about it anymore, get it out of my face because I think there's something wrong with it, or, you know, I don't think it's stolen because we have all the papers and we have everything checked, should all be good. And yeah, I mean, I do like these rims though, even though they're a little bit small. They do tend to come out a little bit more. Oh yeah, one of the top mounts was broken too. So again, oh, I didn't show you guys that, and it's raining right now, which sucks. Let me see if I can open the side again with the panel. Close the car. That stupid blue light. It's like a pit mobile. So hang on. We can probably do it like this. Hold it like so. Put the lights on. So the top mounts were completely broken. I put these top mounts in, or let the dudes from the garage put that in. Put a little bit of camber on it, just a teeny tiny bit, not too much. It can probably go till the end, but I haven't done that. I actually do not know if they're crooked or not. I have the feeling this one is a little bit crooked, that one is a little bit crooked, that one looks like it has way less space. That has one stripe, and this one has two. So that's a little weird. I actually think maybe they should be swapped, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, that's weird that they are different looking. But either way, we put a little bit of camber on it. Maybe I'll just shift them to the back completely because it's not going to be so much camber. Then at least we know they're all centered. But yeah, when you go look like this, you know, it pops out just a little bit. And on this side, it's almost the same. It pops out just a little bit. So that's nice because the standard rims, they really go deep inside the wheel well, which is really annoying. But yeah, all in all, this is the GT86. I'm really happy with it for as far as I know. I haven't driven it for a very long time. Like I said, I drove it back from the place where it was at the garage. We have to go to, I think, 1 hour drive or something when we have to go towards the other garage for the license plate. So yeah, wish me luck, and I'll see you guys in the next video regarding probably this car or maybe something else. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching, and sorry for rambling on. Peace.